Man, what's good, YouTube, man? It's your boy, man, Jay Willie Silly, man, aka Mr. Take It Easy. Before you end up like Beezy, man, make sure y'all follow my Twitch, subscribe to my second channel. Everything you know about your boy Jay is in the description down below. You know what I'm saying? If y'all do want to join the NBA 2K26 League, it will start November 10th-ish. You know what I mean? So Discord link is in the description down below. And when you join, put 2K26 League by your name so I would know that you are a part of the league. But bro, Terry Rozier and Chauncey Billups arrested in FBI gambling investigations. Now, I've been wanting to cover this video, I ain't gonna lie to you, but I had to hop on it today. Why are you gambling for? Like, I don't understand the level of greed you have to have, bro. It's like, Chauncey Billups, bro, aren't you a head coach? Am I tweaking? Like, what's bro? Is bro currently employed as a head coach? Am I tweaking? Am I tweaking? Let me look this up. I'm not gonna look it up, bro. I know I'm not tweaking. You are employed. So what are you doing gambling? Terry Rozier, now I see why you so trash. What's the point, man? It's like you're making millions of dollars. What's the point of gambling? I don't get it, man. I just don't understand. Now I see now the middle class, you know what I'm saying? They trying to make a come up. They trying to come up off a parlay. They trying to, you know, I understand why they gambling, right? But you, Chauncey Billups, you, Terry Rozier, you making millions of dollars. The frick is you gambling for? I just don't understand, man. I just don't get it. Now your career is probably done, and now you're probably finna do jail time because you want to gamble. I don't understand this. It's like we gotta do better, fellas. Gotta do better. That's why I say everything that's done in the dark, it shall come to light.
News out of the NBA, where the Miami Heat guard Terry Rozier and Portland Trail Blazers coach Chauncey Billups.
Exactly, Miami. So both of these grown men are. Terry Rozier is actually active on the roster, and Chauncey Billups is literally the Portland Trail Blazers head coach. Literally. You got picked up while you were on the NBA roster for gambling, bro. Do you not know how illegal that is? Bro. And the FBI, the feds picked it up. You got to realize once the FBI pick up a case, bro, once you get picked up by the FBI, bro, they know like you did it. Like it's like they got a 99% conviction rate for a reason. The FBI don't just come and get you, bro. That's what I gotta understand about the FBI. The police, bro, they'll just come and get you, bro, and they'll be having no proof and then let you back out. The FBI, once they come and get you, you're cooked. They know that you did it. They have enough evidence to fry you. Literally.
Are under arrest this morning in connection with federal sports betting investigations. According to 3 sources with direct knowledge of the matter, members and associates of organized crime groups are also among the couple of dozen individuals expected to face criminal charges in 2 separate illegal gambling-related cases. Rozier has previously been linked to unusual betting patterns surrounding his play, specifically during the 2023 season with the Charlotte Hornets. Charges for Billups appear to be related to an illegal poker operation. The U.S. Attorney's Office in Brooklyn and FBI Director Kash Patel are scheduled to hold a news conference on the cases at the top of the hour. Joining us now, New York Magazine contributing editor and Washington Post columnist Will Leach with the latest. And also, what do you make of the news, Will?
I mean, it is. If it's not, they're saying these investigations are separate but related, which right. I think speaks to how kind of wide-ranging this is. You know, this is the second time that Rozier has been a part of something. To me, the larger thing, the fact that Billups, he's a coach. Like there's also assistant coach Damon Jones who's involved in this as well. The fact that this is not the first time that Rozier's been involved. This has not been the first NBA situation. This has not been the first sports situation. Remember, Emmanuel Clase, the closer for the Cleveland Guardians, was unable to play the end of the season and in the playoffs because he's currently involved in a gambling investigation involved in as well with Major League Baseball. This is something that a lot of people have been warning about for a long period of time, not just when gambling was made legal, at least states were unable to make it illegal, but also when...
And I'm not gonna lie, gambling, like, it's getting out of control, bro. It's like, I've never gambled. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I've never gambled. Like, I know a lot of y'all probably be thinking, like, the way I be on my reactions, I got parlays. I gotta understand I'm a real sports head, bro. I just love the sports. I love the dead. I just love it, bro. So I just get an adrenaline rush, bro, when I be reacting. But I don't be having no parlays, bro. Like, imagine, bro, you spending your hard-earned money. I don't care if it's $20. I'm never gonna. I don't care how much money I get. I'm never gonna lose touch of reality. I'm never gonna not be humble. I don't care. $20 is a lot of money to me. $100 is a lot of money to me. $4 is a lot of money. It's a lot of money to me. $20, I can go to Little Caesars, bro, and give me a pepperoni pizza. I can give me a meal with $20. What you mean 20 ain't a lot? For me, I'm never just gonna lose in touch when it comes to like money and stuff like that. One thing about me, bro, if I'm putting into something, I want to know I'm getting something back. You got these goofies that's gambling on a player, constantly losing their money. Bro, I have seen people, when I was on social media, bro, Instagram, TikTok, and whatnot, bro, I've literally seen people crying because a player ain't cash out. Because a player ain't, do what he wanted him to do. Bro, I've seen people put their whole checks on parlays. Yes, their whole checks. You spent your whole entire check, bro. Work check. On Prize Picks. On parlays. If y'all don't know, when it comes to Prize Picks or whatnot, whatever you use, bro, it's not 100% certain. Bro, it's a 50. Bro, it's not, bro. Gambling, bro, it's a hit or miss. So for me, I'm not finna put my money, something that I work hard for, I'm not finna put it into something when I know, like if I'm not for certain knowing I'm finna get something back. That's just not me. You feel me? And I'm not finna bet on the player. And y'all have the audacity to get mad at players because he don't cash out. They're not robots, bro. They're not controlled, bro. They're not making you, like, you act like they making you bet on them, bro. You bet this. How you get mad at a player because you stupid? You get mad at the players because you're stupid? But they ain't gotta go for 20. They ain't gotta. You think they out there saying, "Oh yeah, I know people got bets on me tonight, so I gotta cash out for this 20. Gotta get 5 assists." But they out there playing basketball, but they making millions regardless while you losing money. Think they give a dang about your betting, bro? Gotta be smarter than that, bro. Start putting money, and that's why a lot of y'all, bro, it's just, I don't know, man. You feel me? It's just y'all do stupid things with y'all money. I just never understood betting. I don't know, man. I understood that.
Leagues themselves have jumped really full feet. You watch these games on the FanDuel network, and there are broadcasters saying, hey, if you want to get a little action on this game right now, on this free throw that's coming up, particularly when you come to the Rozier thing. Rozier is the thing involving micro betting, which is the idea you bet on what's going to happen to the next player, how many assists they're going to get, and something that is very ripe for corruption. I think we've seen that multiple times with him.
But I've seen clips of this man selling games, bro.
I mean, it just
not gonna lie.
Like gambling in sports, and you just mentioned
it's getting out of control, bro.
It seems very much hand in hand. So what makes it illegal? What crosses the line here, and how do these cases that we're just hearing about potentially play into that?
Well, because the players themselves are not allowed to do this, and very clearly, the thing that was worrisome with Manuel Clase, for example, investigation that's still going on in Major League Baseball, he was accused of the first pitch he would throw would be a ball or a strike, and people were able to bet on whether or not it would be a ball or a strike. That's one of the issues that a lot of people have with micro betting. We've seen players banned from the league permanently for this, with the idea of get a certain number of rebounds. If you can bet under 5 rebounds touchdowns, and then he pulls a hamstring at the beginning of the game and can't play the rest of the game. You're seeing things like these things are generally flagged. There are groups that keep an eye on that. That's actually how Rozier was caught on this, is there are gambling groups that keep an eye on this stuff. Now, the Billups thing is different. That does appear to, it's related, but it does appear to be involved to a poker ring. But again, that's the coach of a team. These things are, any athlete that's involved in this, particularly in their own sport, it's a very, very dangerous thing.
Isn't this, in many ways, though, an issue of what it does to the fans, the consumers who are buying tickets, who are supporting something that is lucrative, that is really being fixed, and ultimately they're the victims, not the teams. The victims are really the...
Bro, and I be feeling like these refs be having parlays. I feel like, bro, y'all need to investigate these refs, bro. That's how I feel, bro. If you got them doing it, bro, you don't think refs doing it, bro, I'm sorry, bro. These refs be making questionable calls. I'm sorry, bro. Let's not act like these refs are just God. You are a human being, bro. You are a sinful and imperfect human being, bro. If they doing it, I genuinely feel like refs need to be on an investigation. I'm sorry. Like they can literally control the game. Literally. We talking about betting. I feel like these refs be betting, bro. F the players. Now the players we gotta get, but these refs, I genuinely be feeling like they be having parlays on games. The calls be too questionable. If you sit here and tell me that a ref cannot make you lose a game, you a sheep, bro. You a sheep. I've seen refs literally be the reason. Y'all remember that Lakers versus Celtics game? Oh my God. Oh my goodness. Bro, refs can make you lose a game. Literally. I've seen it. Referees can control the game and make you lose. You going against them and you going against the referees. You know how hard it is to go against a team and the refs? It's like it's impossible to win. Referees can make a team win that is far worse than the team they lost to. The referees, bro. Say for instance, right? The Hornets versus like the Lakers. You know what I mean? The Hornets versus a terrible team, right? The refs can literally make that team win. Just off of BS calls. All type of stuff. Even when we played the Timberwolves tonight, bro, it was BS calls. Like JJ Redick, bro. Challenged the call. Literally. I forgot who it was. Pushed Gabe Vincent in the face, clear as day. And this referee said the challenge failed. And then after JJ Redick went off on him, the man called the tech. Y'all didn't see that? This man, clear as day, shoved this man Gabe Vincent in the face. And he said the challenge failed. See what I'm saying? Controlling games. See what I'm saying? But I dead for real feel like, and it's a gut feeling. I'm not saying it's a fact. I'm just stating my opinion. I feel like these referees be betting on games. I feel like not only players need to be investigated, referees need to be investigated, bro.
Fans,
I don't care.
Paying for what they think is fair or that has no leaning either way.
Yeah, there's no question. There's a lot of things that sports can survive, whether it's a steroid scandal or labor issues. One thing you do have to generally, everyone has to agree on, though, is that the games are on the level. At a certain level, everything falls apart if you don't have if that fundamental understanding. Everyone is just playing to try to win these games with no financial motive or somehow trying to lose or taking a fall or anything like that. That's the scary thing about it. This has been, again, the thing that people have worried about with gambling for a very long time and being so involved in sports. It's not so much that gambling is inherently terrible or the idea that you shouldn't be allowed to do it. It's the idea that if you start thinking these games aren't on the level, what's the point of watching them? What's the point of getting invested in them if there are things the whole structure of sports falls down if you don't have that fundamental thing. This team's trying to win and this team is also trying to win for the reasons of competition and not for the reasons that we're seeing right now.
Exactly.
The head of the NCAA was here on the show a few weeks ago, and I was absolutely riveted by the interview because he talked about efforts that they're making to try to prevent these kind of micro betting on college athletes.
But yet you make it allowed. That's what I'm saying, bro. NCAA allowed players to bet. They allow players to bet.
Because it's so destructive to them. Are you seeing any signs that there might be some reform in this kind of, it feels like such a, just sort of free-for-all on gambling right now, both at the pro level and then maybe most destructively at the college level. Is there any movement to shift that? I know the NCAA seems like they would like to see some of those rules change.
I don't feel like I feel like sorry niggas do that. Like I feel like sorry niggas, like Terry Rozier, sorry. I don't feel like niggas that's like actually like fire at the sport and wants to win gonna do that. You know what I mean? Like niggas who got common sense, bro, and like fire like LeBron, like KD, they already making millions, bro. I feel like niggas like Terry Rozier gonna do that. I'm sorry niggas. They'll do stuff like that. Sorry niggas, bro. But niggas that actually want to win, bro, and playing for legacy, not for money, niggas ain't. We ain't gotta worry about everybody doing that. But I'm sorry niggas. They don't be caring. Did I tell y'all, bro? It look like niggas be throwing games. Did I tell y'all that? With Russell Wilson, that nigga let go of the ball. I'm telling you, bro. I feel like bro had parlays on the game. Sorry niggas. I feel like niggas be throwing the game, bro. I ain't gonna cap. I feel like niggas do need to be investigated. I feel like niggas be purposely throwing the game, bro. No cap.
They are. There certainly have been movements to push for this. There's been some success, but you have to realize, like, this is not like gambling like it was in the 70s, right? Where you called someone that was at the casino and he made a bet for you, and then you moved on. These are all on these bets are happening on people's phones in a matter of seconds. The idea that you could make a bet on a free throw that someone's about to shoot while you're sitting in the arena, potentially looking him in the eye as he's about to shoot the free throw. So yeah, there has been a push, particularly in college sports, to try to push that back. But again, this is the difference. This is the combination of gambling being made legal.
But yeah, man, that's it right there, man. Like I said, I know Chauncey Billups. I think I seen the video of Chauncey Billups actually being out of jail. But just because you out on bond, bro, it doesn't mean that you're free. I just want people to understand that. You know what I'm saying? Just because you out on bond, that does not mean that you're free. You feel me? You're just out of jail until you get the next court date, until they, But yeah, it's like you're free, but you're not free. But in my opinion, you're screwed. You got picked up by the FBI. You're screwed. Keep it a buck with you.